to comment on that town hall meeting as well. It was very informative. It was good for me to hear from constituents. There's still a lot of crap and crime going on. We have had people complaining about their mailboxes and getting ripped off, and some vandalism and some aggressive behavior at different places in the city of Las Cruces. But we're addressing it. But I think what was common in their comments was the repeat offenders. In other words, all of these folks were very, they knew these people had just done it before, come back out, and they do it again. They've done it, and they do it again. They just keep coming back, committing the same vandalism, committing the same problems. And maybe Chief Story can get with the council. Maybe we can have a work session on this, but these repeat offenders have to be arrested. Somehow it just has to stop. They just can't keep going out to the city and vandalizing, stealing people's mail and things like that. So that was an eye-opener, getting comments really from the people that have been victimized. And they are victims, and their property's getting damaged, their trucks are getting stolen, and maybe we could address the repeat offender system. Maybe somebody, Connie or Brad or somebody could sit with me and tell me what's happening in the courts. Why do these people have 15, 20, 30 arrests? Or they don't get arrested. They just get slapped on the hand and they're put back out on the street. So maybe we could address that. I'd like to thank some people, Jimmy Moreno, being so honest and get me as much as I can. I couldn't get any discussion, by the way, but when you look at the topics that were discussed by people like Gabe Vasquez, Yagashima, Gil Sorg, we've had some attendees. I believe and they were attending because, of course, the mayor put it together and said, let's get together, and it's not a quorum because it's just two of you. And they discussed things like the liability fund, the DWI and cannabis, the strategic plan for the future budget of the city of Las Cruces, body cam changes, the Civil Rights Act. They even had Larry Horan come in and speak. They talked about homelessness. I mean, Citizen Police Oversight Board. I think even one of the former police chiefs attended it, I believe Dominguez. And none of this was done in a work session. And I just want to say, I just really want to thank our mayor now, Eric, that we got to repeal this kind of nonsense, and Chad and everyone, and now we're transparent, and now we're doing everything in work sessions. So if there's any people out there, you don't have to keep emailing me or coming up to me saying, what are you going to do about those private meetings? They were handled. They got a decision from state of New Mexico that they weren't totally an IPRA violation. Christine cleaned it up, got it to where it's legal, transparent, and it's all good. And I think with this particular